Hello, South Shore neighbors. Welcome to the end of the year market update for South Shores. And I thought it'd be appropriate to recap the year with some notable sales and some activity highlights, but also give you some projections on what to expect for 2025. But let's start with the active listings that are currently on the market right now in South Shores. There's only 4, and all of them have some sort of ocean view. So let's jump right into it. Let's start with 2223 McCrae Drive. And as most of you know, Anchovy intersects McCrae, kind of splits it in half. But there's also another part of McCrae that's on the far west side of South Shores, on the west side of Mermaid. And so you only access it through Grenadier Drive. And there's 5 cul-de-sac streets on this part of South Shores. And I love this little section of South Shores. And who doesn't like a cul-de-sac street? So anyways, this property is the largest of the 4 active listings in South Shores, with 4 bedrooms and 2,531 square feet of living space, and it's priced at $1.495. Next up, we have 1718 27th Street in Lower South Shores, upper part of Lower South Shores, and this one's being marketed as a partial fixer, and it's priced at $1,199,000. Some of the interior has been updated since the seller has owned it, but a lot of it is blank canvas for the new owner. And one other thing to note is a lot of the under the hood things like sewer line, upgraded 200 amp panel, and roof, which was replaced in 2015. These items have been taken care of, and though they're not sexy items, these are significant items to consider when purchasing a home. So these ones have that taken care of. I think it's a great opportunity in South Shores. Okay, next up we have 1766 Perch Street in Upper South Shores. This is also in the cul-de-sac. And one of the really cool features about this 3-bedroom home with over 2,300 square feet of living space is the massive garage. You can fit 4 cars in this garage. In this garage, you have a half bath and also an elevator that will take you to the living space, which is all single level. So I love that has an elevator and a massive garage. And this one's priced at $1,359,000. Then we have 1929 Cumbre Drive. This is in Upper South Shores, the very last street up at the top, which borders Bogdanovich Park. This has some amazing views. This is near my home, and I love this property for the views. Not much of a yard, but neighborhood is great neighbors, and yeah, and that view is just phenomenal. This one's priced at $1.499. There's only one single family residence that's in the pending status right now, and that means that a seller's accepted an offer from a buyer, and both parties are doing all they can to get that transaction to the finish line. So only one pending sale, and that's 1915 Palacios Drive, and that's a fixer-upper. And evidently there was multiple offers. It was listed at $999,999. So we'll see where that lands when that closes. Now, only 2 closed sales in the month of November. Things have slowed down, but one of those sales was the second highest sale for 2024. And that's 2258 Paseo Del Mar. And that closed at $1.849. No ocean views on this one, but it was updated really nice and in a fantastic part of South Shores. So what was the highest sale of 2024? Well, we haven't closed 2024 yet, and there's one pending sale, but I'm fairly confident, extremely confident, that I could tell you that the highest sale is 2105 Paseo Del Mar, and that one closed in July at $2.825 million, which was the 3rd highest sale in South Shores history. By the way, there was 26 closed sales for 2024. I'm only including single-family residences in these stats for South Shores. Although there's some fantastic condos and townhomes, just wanted to keep the data single-family residences only. And perhaps I'll do another one for the condos. But here's a fun stat and something to keep in mind when you see some of these 2 million plus sales in San Pedro. Only 15 single-family residences have sold above the $2 million mark in San Pedro ever. And a majority of these, of course, are in South Shores. And only 2 have sold above the $3 million mark. And both of those sales were in South Shores. But back to 2024, there were two sales that sold under 1 million, and one sold off market on 25th Street for 905,000. Then it was flipped and then later sold in August for 1.38 million. And the other under a million sale was 1901 26th Street. It was slightly dated, but really well maintained, and it sold for $140,000 below the list price. And I feel that the buyer really got a good deal on this one. So kudos to the buyer. So aside from the one sale in the $2 million range in South Shores and the two below $1 million mark, the other 23 sales that closed in 2024 were in the 1 point something range. And the average days on market was 29 days. And the average sale price for all 26 single family residences in South Shores was 1.462. Now, in comparison, there were 27 closed sales the year prior in 2023 in South Shores, and the average sale price was 1.436, which is just under a 2% change in home values. Okay, so what to expect in 2025? And I talk about this a lot with my colleagues, lenders, and other professionals in the real estate space. And a lot hinges on mortgage rates. And as rates decline, which is expected in 2025, we'll see a thawing of the housing market. And when I look at the South Bay in general, I'm seeing a lot of accumulated inventory with price reductions. And for South Shores, I like to think we're lucky. This is arguably the most sought after community in San Pedro. That said, if you do plan to sell your home, it's critical that you price your home correctly. It's easy to get caught up and see some of these $2 million sales and have an aspirational price in mind, but it's way more strategic and beneficial most of the time to price aggressively or at fair market value rather than aspirational price and chasing the market down. If you have any questions about the local market or would like me to help you reveal the current value of your home, just let me know. I too live in South Shores, and I'd be happy to prepare a home valuation report for you. Just say the word. Okay, thanks for watching this all the way through. I wish you a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and health, prosperity, and joy in 2025. Let's connect in 2025. All right, all the best to you. Take care.